Hey, what's up, guys? In Jazz Game here. Today we're going to be playing some Table Battle Simulator. Would like to thank Keymailer and Kiki Games for giving me an opportunity to get a key for this game that I've been researching, looking into, and did some little play arounds with. But we'll jump right in. Welcome, collector. Open legendary warrior figure boxes and display them in your store. Spend your collection with the surprise warriors from the boxes. Are you ready for your adventure to become the ultimate tabletop warrior? Let's get started. Okay, open the wholesaler app. We're going to do that real quick. Come on. And all I did was set the music on this and to where we're not hearing it. So we got that. Okay, they've already arrived. I'm going to click E. F to open the box. And I'm currently playing this on Linux. R to sell. Nice. Another game that this the maker of this did was a supercar collection simulator, which you'll see a lot of similarities in the way it kind of looks. But you know the space looks a little different, so I like that. Set the price. Yeah, we'll do that. It's fine. But I'm currently playing this build on Linux, and I had a little trouble getting it done, getting it to work properly. But oh wow, here we go. Man, that's some good money right there. That's what I'm talking about. Sweet. Now I'm going to see if I can full screen this. I want full screen. Resume. Okay. Open tablet collection. Okay. Nice. Open store now. We can do that. So we're just going to run on through this. Place products in the bag. Complete the order. Okay, great. I love this design of the outside of this place. It looks phenomenal with the, you know, the Asian design on it. Roadmap. Okay. Pet companion system can be assigned pets. Painting system. Okay. Nice. Exclusive series. Oh, I love the design of this. It's so nice. I love how each individual character has their rank above their head. So you kind of know who you're going up against. But I do like this. Okay. Tabletop battle simulator. So I'm assuming I can change that somewhere. Okay, signboard. Okay, here we go. Zen's battle shop. Approve. There we go. Now let's go ahead and help these customers. Now this is the problem I had a while ago, kind of off camera, and I couldn't get it figured out. But I finally did. Oh, let me just do it this way. 39. Okay. Now you're ready. Fill the shelves and start selling and make your store the best store in the city. Okay. Yep. Let me help you out here. Cash. Okay. No change back. I do notice there's a little bit of discrepancies on wording. For instance, when you have a change, it says giving. But you know that's wording is a little different in this, which you know we don't know where the makers are from, you know, fully as far as their you know, the writers and stuff. But I don't know. See, giving. I don't know. Things need to be a little bit more proofwritten, but you know that can be done in updates and or you know whatever. Let me just do that way. I've got a TKL keyboard, a 10 keyless. Sometimes I think it's pretty annoying trying to type numbers on it because it doesn't have the 10 key. In these games, you almost have to have a 10 key to type it out. If you're, like me, a little bit of a boomer. But I've been enjoying these so far, and 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. I do appreciate that they have the money where I can understand it. Some of these, games have a little bit more of like Monopoly money looking things. So I'm very appreciative of that. So, okay. But I know I did more of an afternoon upload schedule, and I'm going to be trying to do that again. So this one will be later on in the afternoon. For those of you who have noticed it, I've been doing some morning ones recently, but with this day and age in the world we live in, I almost have to do afternoon ones, because if not, the reach doesn't get out and YouTube doesn't push it out as much, or they push it out, but the people that normally view don't get to view because they're at work or whatever. So I'm going to change back the upload schedule in the afternoon. I'm going to try every day to get them up by like 5 o'clock Central Standard Time, as far as 5 p.m. That way, people like on the other coast, on the West Coast, it'd probably be about 3 o'clock there. So it'd be more of an opportunity for them to watch also. And also people can, sit in the living room or their computer or whatever, or on their phones and watch it. I know a lot of people watch my videos from their TV, and to this day, it just dumbfounds me that people actually watch my videos like as if it's a TV show. It's just the world we live in now is just such an interesting place, and I'm just thrilled to be a part of it. I mean, I never would have imagined this would be like this, but I've grown to have an appreciation again for content creation and being able to do this. It's a newfound hope that I have that, we can get this going here. And, do I think that it's going to be the biggest thing in the world? No. I'm just a middle-aged man trying to make simulation videos because it's what I enjoy and it's what my computer can handle, and my brain. That's the biggest part, is what my brain can handle. Because as a person who is a workaholic normally and can't work, well, this is my escape to calm the spirit in me of wanting to work my butt off, but can't. Because if it was up to me, I'd be working. I'll just be real here. It'd be easier on my brain too if I was working, but my body had other plans, and life had other plans, and life be lifing, and it is what it is. I'm just trying to make the best of life in general and the best of my situation. And then I know a lot of people these days are, in the position of just trying to get through life and trying to just take things day by day. We're in the craziest times that we could ever be in. And I don't know. It's just weird times we're in. But that's all we can do is just hope and keep on going on. But I've tried to record this video a few times, and like I said, I had some issues going on, but I resolved them by getting some things installed as far as like Proton and stuff. because I'm unfortunately a Linux user in a Windows world. And I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, great." Someone who loves Linux. I bet you they also, really, really, really love it. No, I don't. If it was my choice, I'd have Windows. I know the comment section is going to absolutely destroy me, with the pure Linux lovers, the purist. But I'm not that person. I could care less. If it was up to me, I'd be using Windows in a normal environment. But because my computer's old and not normal, I don't get to have the normal thing. So we just kind of have to do things. Oh, pay all. So we've got bills we have to pay. So we've seen the character collection here. We know that. Get workers at level 3, store employees there. I'm assuming they do like stocking and stuff. I don't know. In warehouse workers, the fact that you can get to a point to have a warehouse, not a storage room, but a warehouse is a little insane. But I'm glad I got this fixed. I was really wanting to play this and get this done. But yeah, as far as the upload schedule, I think it's going to be easier, especially when I have technical issues like I had this morning. It had nothing to do with the game itself. It's just the stuff I'm trying to play it off of. But also another big positive thing for me to say is I'm currently playing this on high settings, and it plays better on high than it did medium. Which that could have been, like I said, some Linux issues or something, or but I was getting stutters a lot of stutters. So, kudos to that being something available. As someone who's a forced Linux user, because the PC world is garbage these days. I don't have the money to afford a new computer. So I just kind of had to make do with what I got. I know a lot of people are doing it. I'm just thankful and blessed to have what is that? Sword packs. We're going to go ahead and spend all our money. I love how quick they drop off things. That is just wild, by the way. That they drop off things way quick. But I'm trying to keep things on the shelf and trying to keep this store stocked. I'm, running the store alone, so kind of had to do what I had to do. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick this box up, open it, sell it. It's already got the market price, which I appreciate that I don't have to do a lot of, setting pricing. Because a lot of times with these games, you end up losing money because you're having to set the market price, manually. And it just takes the guesswork out of it. And the fact that you can sell the box for $1 is awesome. I couldn't be more happier about that, because another game that they made a supercar collection simulator, which the maker of the game, Kiki Games, they also made that one. And it was the same way. You could sell a box instead of throwing it away. And I've watched videos of people playing this game and that other one, and they would just throw away the box, and I'm like, you could have sold it. And it's just because, you get in the rhythm of playing these simulation games, and you start thinking that they're all the same, and then someone throws in a wild card, and you're like, just vicariously going through the same way you did every other game. But, this game's a little different, and I like that. I like that it's a different thing to keep me entertained and keep y'all a little bit interested Because if I just played every other game and every other game was the same asset as Supermarket Simulator, y'all would be like me trying to pull my hair out and y'all's hair out and everybody's hair out because you're so fed up with the same asset, just generic asset, just, recycled through. And, luckily we don't have that here. We've got, different characters and different art styles, and it opens the doors to all new things. And it just breaks the monotony. So we're getting up almost to level 3. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We're unlocking stuff. We're doing good. I'm going to get to where I'm going to purchase some other stuff, like some furniture and things. This game, I've noticed, though, there's not a lot of hand holdings. You kind of just had the little bit of stuff to do as far as in the menu. It tells you what to do, and then it's like, here you go. There's your little tutorial of 8 things of how to do it, and then now I'm going to set you free. In a way, that can be a good thing and a bad thing, because if people haven't played games like these or know a little bit of this style and, want a little bit more hand holding, this game, you don't get a lot of that. You get more freedom to figure things out and learn things. Luckily, it's not that hard to learn things in this game. So, very appreciative of it not being a hard game. I know a lot of games that are that way. You're sitting there and you're like, wow, what am I doing here? So we got that and that. So the table's 500. I'm going to start saving up for a combat table. I really want to save up for it. We're good on stock, in my opinion. To end the day, okay? You got your little screen here that shows what you made and what you didn't make. Supplies, expenses, income, outcome, store improvement, customers, and your new balance. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and open up shop again, get this running. It's a lot of the same thing over and over again once you get into a little groove. But the little extra elements they add just make life a lot better. So it looks like at one point you can just own this whole building. And that's different. That is going to be a huge building. So here's some of the things they're adding. A custom character FBX load system. Implement a system that allows players to upload their own custom character FBX files. Okay. New character series, new store products, store painting system. Pet companion systems, system where own characters can be assigned as pets. Pets will follow the player inside the store. Okay. Luck game for exclusive series. Players to obtain a special exclusive character series that is not available in regular packs. Okay, so the characters you own in the battle game, you can actually, they're working to where you can actually have them as characters in the store. I love that. I love that so much. The fact that the characters I pull out of the mystery boxes, I can, actually keep them as a pet. 10, 11, 12, 13. That's something I don't think I've seen yet. Again, a breath of fresh air, something new, something different. And I know I've been doing more of like a review stance on things than a let's play. But lately, I've been just kind of researching into that, because, let's just be honest here. After 30 minutes of playing the game, if y'all don't want to see it or not, what's the sense in just overplaying it? Because if I just do this little review for 30 minutes and y'all like it, and you tell me in the comments section you like it, and it shows in viewership that people like it, then it may turn into a let's play for a little bit. And then when I start seeing things, you know, where people are done with it and over with it, then I'll change to something else. But this world of simulation games, people get tired of them very quick, and I do too. But then, you know, I might revisit things for, you know, updates that might happen and stuff, you know, whenever big updates happen to games and that are very nice, that I own it. You know, I'm a lot of these people that do these content simulation games as far as for content. Once they play them 2 or 3 times, they're over with it and they're on to something new, and they never pick it back up. And you know, I know they're you know, dependent on viewership and you know, and everything, you know, because that's their bread and butter, that's their money, and that's how they pay their bills. But you never know if it's going to pick back up because of a huge update, or there might be an update that, you know, fix game breaking bugs that make the game, you know, a huge big thing. You know, it's you just never know. And I've played games like that where they were broken at first, and then an update happened and it just blew the doors off because it was such a massive update. And you know, it's good to try it out and see if the same issues are still happening. I mean, the fact that they're still updating it means they still hope and want the game to do good and do well. So why not give them the opportunity to shoot their shot, and you know, show what they've got. That's the way I feel about it. And that's like this game. It's been out for a little while. And you know, I've watched people do reviews of it and they complained about the stuttering or whatever. Look at this. It's smooth. It's smooth as it can be. And I have a dirt old PC that has its issues and stuff, and I'm running a 6-year-old PC with a 1660 Super in the year 2026. That's not, you know, and I've been making content for this full time off this one PC. And I mean, I've been streaming and stuff like that, which I don't really stream anymore because my body can't handle sitting in one spot for 2 hours. And, you know, that's the beautiful thing about YouTube is you can make a video and then rest for a little while and then, you know, and put your feet up or whatever while you're editing it, and then, you know, you can upload it one time and then, you know, it go live at a different time, and you can be in 2 places at once. You know, I could be at my doctor's appointments and my video could, you know, be working for me. Streaming in this day and age just doesn't seem worth it. I mean, is it something that I wish was different? Yeah, but in my situation and a lot of other people, they're not in the situation where they can do that. You know what? Sure, we'll do that. Oh dear, there's cups and stuff too. Great, there's so much stuff I want that I hadn't got. Oh no. Whatever must I do? These are cheap. They're cheap, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them. I'll be with you in a moment. Yeah, all right. Yep, I need that. But I've got some other games I'm going to venture into, and some other things I'm working with and try to. Oh, now we can sell for $1. Sweet. Yep, we need that. No. Oh, messed up there, but that's not unusual for me. So we're gonna get this all up in here and working. that, and then F. That up there, that up there. Okay, sweet. That's for $1. Pick a box. F to open. R to sell. 243. Now I am going to have to edit this one because I refuse to do that. So now we're going to have coins involved. Oh, this should be fun. So now we got those cups. So for $1. F to open box. We'll make that $3. And then we'll see if people buy. Brain work here. Brain's not working. I could take less of a profit off these, but it wouldn't work because, you know, we're just going to stick with the 250. We got the one we're selling for 250, then one we're selling for $3. But I'm trying to keep my videos around the 30-minute mark now, and we're trying to do that. Just because that's what's beneficial, and that the way people's attention spans work nowadays, they don't really want to sit there for an hour and watch something. Look at that, level 5 painting. Did not know that. I wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have looked beside the trash can. That's good. That's good. Level 3. Let me pay these bills here. I seen. Well, there was something that we could pay. Oh, we could pay $2,500 and get that done. Oh, Jesus Christ. There was something I felt like we get opened up at level 3 or something. Or maybe it was a worker. Was it a worker? We can hire a cashier. You know what? Why not? They're $25. And they just appear? Are you serious? Well, welcome, Jake. This is nice. So I can just focus now on stocking. You know, he's not the fastest person, but I mean, he gets the job done. So when we get higher up, we can get some more of those. Okay. So, I mean, this makes sense now, the way this is organized. So now I can focus on letting him do what he needs to do. And I can get things done that I need to get done, like ordering stuff and focusing on product and, you know, focusing on that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to buy 2 more. And then I'm going to see if people are buying them. Are they buying the cups or... I don't see where anybody's fussing about anything. But if I don't see any cups being bought, then I may just, you know, they're buying the ones for $2.50. I don't see anybody buying the ones for $3, which is slightly annoying, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, I see right now I'm gonna have to set things a little differently. So with this game, you have to set things pretty much at market price. This is annoying. I wish I could set it to like an even number or whatever, or, you know, even make it to where, can I do a few cents over and make it $2.50? We're going to do some testing here. I mean, then I'm only making a 60-cent profit. So now they're picking them up. Now we're getting things sold. So that's good. So we know we can set it maybe a little bit higher. So market price 256. We're gonna leave it there. $7. We're gonna leave that there. Okay, so we are making a little bit of profit off the market price for that. Okay, that's great. Now this, can we just set this to? There must be price fluctuations or something, because I feel like some prices have fluctuated. Is there something I'm missing? And maybe like in the, I don't know. I feel like there's stuff I'm maybe missing that I can't tell if I am or not, because I don't know. I feel like some of the prices are going up and down. Because I know I wouldn't have set that probably as that. As like 1256. I know I probably would have set it as 12. Didn't I just set this price? I could have swore I just set that price. I could have swore I just did. Okay, so now we see how this works. Okay, so once you kind of have the cashier, you get free reign to do what you do, but I'm not seeing a lot of money growth. I may have hired him too quick, but I mean, he was only $25. So I don't know. But like I said, at least I get time to focus on this stuff. I just don't feel like money's moving fast enough compared to what the items are worth. So we got that stuff. Then we got hero collections at level 5. Got your ranks. These people have no lives and have never left their battles. And they just, I don't know. Perk collection. Okay, that's. I wish I could change the little items of that, but that's something else. Okay, so once you have a cashier, you kind of just sitting here until you get enough money to do things. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit. Let me see how far I can walk around, because that's as far as you can walk around there. Just do a little bit of exploration, just kind of just. If you don't walk around, you don't know how things will work. Okay, so the box is literally limited to this area. What I'm wondering is, once you open up this warehouse, is the warehouse going to be all this space? I like the design there. I like the little extra things, that little extra touch they give whenever you one. Okay, so there's going to be another door that opens up down here. Okay. All right, this is neat. Now, I wonder if we have to pay him again tomorrow. Is it $25 a day, or like how does this work? 50. So the 25 was like, I guess, like an entrance fee for him. Like a processing fee or hiring fee. I guess hiring fee is what they're called. So a hiring fee for 25, and then you pay $50 a day. I kind of wish they would have showed that in the thing, how much I'm paying him daily. I thought that was just that one thing. But I see I'm wrong. I don't know. Okay, we're going to do it that way. All right. Well, now we kind of figured out that a little bit. There's the settings for the game. As you see, the game's on high quality and still running smooth on this old PC. So y'all, if y'all like this and you know want to see more of it, let me know in the comments section. And you know, y'all of course, y'all are amazing, and I really appreciate everything y'all do. But if you know y'all like it, y'all want to see more of it, or got some games y'all want me to kind of try out, and then see what I can play around with, even if it's a demo prologue, just let me know. But y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all like, subscribe, all those wonderful, crazy YouTube things, and appreciate y'all, and showing up and showing out, and keep watching the videos. That it means a lot. Even if you don't mind, go back and watch the old ones and see what things have changed up and evolved over the time. But y'all stay safe, stay positive, and don't forget, never forget, check on your friends. Y'all, this is not goodbye. It's not farewell, but I'll see y'all again. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all wonderful, amazing, beautiful people. Don't y'all ever forget that. Love y'all. Bye. See y'all tomorrow. Another video.